Hi, Monica. I cannot explain in words how to do the flick your heel thing because I just am not that adept at explaining in words. I'm better to show you, and luckily it is the free leg that is my bad leg, so I can do this just hopping around my living room. And you can be working on your loop jump and your loop and your flip loop, and hopefully this will give you some ideas. I watch the way Jen coaches because I don't want to teach you something that does not go along the way she coaches. Jeremy teaches the loop a little bit differently, but this part is not different than what you've learned. He teaches the entrance a little bit different, but we're not going to focus on your entrance. You do the entrance that Jen has for you, okay? I'm going to hop over here. See my daily life of hopping. Okay, so she has you doing crossovers this way. Kind of do this, and then she has you set up, right? You're set up like this, right? And then 1, 2, I saw you do. 3 is your jump, and then you're landing, right? Okay? Now, the flick your heel thing, I find it helpful to try backward 3 turns. Now, normally a backward 3 turn, you would do this position and then this position, right? Okay? That would be textbook Freestyle 4, what you learn, back outside 3 turn like this. Now, I want you to just try, because this helps with the rotating position with a pretty nice crossed leg, okay? You don't even want your cross to be like this, right? Or like this, or like this, or like this. It's kind of hard to figure out how the cross should be. It really should be a little bit open. See how pretty that is in the air? If I were doing a triple, I would just extend down like that, right? This is your single position. That's your triple position. This would be your double, okay? The pinky toes are together on a triple. If you watch good triple jumps, your single, you don't need to be that tight in the air, right? You have plenty of height on your jumps, so you do not need to worry about this. You will land safely on your right leg, okay? So what I like to do is go on one of the circles, the hockey circles, and do back 3 turn, and I won't put my foot down, but put my left foot down and do that with my right leg. So I would go back 3 turn, put this foot down, and kick out my right leg. You see some of the moves in the field, people do back 3 turn, step down, back 3 turn, step down. That they do it again and again on the circle, and then they go the other way. Now, what I mean by flicking your heel is try going into a backward 3 turn. You still are going to open your arms to do the turn, okay? But instead of this straight leg, flick your heel. Do you see how I did that? Flick. I'm opening my leg. You see how that's open instead of like this? I'm opening my leg, and look, that is the rotating position, isn't it? Isn't that the rotating position that we want? So just try a 3 turn, flick. And then you can put your foot down. You don't have to hold that for a long time. That's a hard position to hold. So just set up for your back 3 turn, flick, put your foot down. Try it again. You're doing a back outside right edge, flick, put your foot down, okay? Now when you do your loop jump, you're gonna do the exact same thing. So I'm setting up, this is your setup, right? when you take off, think of flicking your heel, and that's how you get the cross. You don't have to think about, oh, my leg's been out here all this time, now she wants me to get it across. That's a much more confusing way, I think, of trying to get it in my head. Like, I need to get it across? How do I get it across, you know? If you think about on the takeoff, you're really kind of on 2 feet, aren't you? So I'm doing it this way now. Flick. Look at that pretty position in the air. Your arms are like this. What we talked about with the landing was as you're coming down, your leg is coming out. So I'm in the air, I'm still in the air, bam. Nice landing. You did some really good ones. The only thing that was happening was you were opening up your arms. So you want to counter that with the left shoulder a little bit forward. So, and out, and out. You can just practice this on the floor, out. You're waiting for the microwave, out, and out. Your jumps are high enough, you can start thinking about the checkout on your way down. You come up and out. Here's a loop. Up and out. And see, you're doing your same thing with your stretched leg as in your stroking, right? Bam. You want to see the ride out on your landing? You know how people get along in a fast ride out and it doesn't curl around in a little curly cue? That's because they're set. They're set to glide. I'm ready to glide backwards and follow this leg. So I hope that helped you, and I hope it was entertaining because I had fun doing it. So it's the closest to skating that I've done in a while. See, I'm very competent hopping on 1 foot, but I'll see you next Friday. It was great to see you today, and I'm glad we had a mini lesson. That was fun. See you soon. Bye.